Luciana Kember, EGL 214, Acting for Stage and Screen, Assessment 2. Monologue Miss Julie by August Strindberg. You don't mean what you say. And besides, everybody knows my secrets. You see, my mother was not an aristocrat by birth. She came of quite simple stock. She was brought up in conformity with the idea of the generation, equality of the sexes, the emancipation of women, and all that sort of thing. She looked upon marriage with downright aversion. Therefore, when my father proposed marriage to her, she replied that she would never be his wife. But she married him just the same. I came into the world against my mother's wishes. As I've learnt, and now I was reared to my mother as a child of nature, and in addition was to be taught all the things a boy has to learn, all in order to prove that a woman is quite as good as any man. I had to wear boys' clothes, had to learn how to saddle horses, but I was never allowed in the cattle barn. I had to groom, harness and saddle my horse, and I had to go hunting. Yes, I even had to try my hand at farming. And the farmlands are given women's chores to do. And the women did the men's work. And the upshot of it was that the estate almost went to rack and ruined. And we became the laughing stock of the whole countryside. At last, my father seems to have come out of his inertia, for he rebelled, and after all that went according to his will. My mother took sick. What the sickness was, I never learnt. But she frequently had spasms, shut herself up in the attic, or secluded herself in the garden. And sometimes she stayed out all night. Then came the great fire, which you have heard about. The house, the stables, and the cattle barns burned down, and under suspicious circumstances that pointed to arson. The disaster happened, namely the day after the quarterly insurance period had expired. And the insurance premium that my father had forwarded by messenger had arrived too late because of the messenger's negligence or indifference.